When Kate Middleton appears in silhouettes that echo those once worn by Princess Diana, the resemblance is never accidental, yet it is equally never literal. In recent appearances, the Princess of Wales has once again drawn quiet attention for styling choices that evoke Diana's fashion legacy, not through direct replication, but through atmosphere, proportion, and emotional memory. For those who follow Kate closely, these moments feel less like imitation and more like a conversation unfolding across generations. In the current phase of her public life, Kate's fashion has taken on a noticeably reflective quality. Her choices are calmer, more assured, and increasingly symbolic. This evolution comes at a moment when her presence itself carries heightened resonance. Each appearance feels measured, shaped by awareness of both public expectation and personal rhythm. Against this backdrop, the re-emergence of Diana-inspired elements feels intentional, rooted in meaning rather than nostalgia. Princess Diana's style was defined not merely by clothing, but by what it represented. She used fashion as a bridge, a way to soften the distance between herself and the public. Oversized tailoring, bold color blocks, fluid dresses, and relaxed elegance all served a larger purpose. They communicated warmth, accessibility, and emotional openness. Kate's recent looks reflect an understanding of that philosophy, translated through a contemporary lens. What Kate recreates most faithfully is not Diana's wardrobe, but her instinct. The instinct to dress for connection rather than display. Structured coats that feel protective rather than rigid. Dresses that move with the body rather than constrain it. Prints that suggest ease instead of excess. These elements mirror Diana's approach while remaining distinctly Kate's own. As a fan of Kate Middleton, it is difficult not to admire the restraint with which she navigates this legacy. She never reaches for Diana's most iconic pieces directly. There are no theatrical recreations, no overt callbacks designed to provoke comparison. Instead, she allows subtle cues to surface naturally: a familiar neckline, a tailored shoulder, a softened color palette reminiscent of Diana's most approachable looks. These choices invite recognition without demanding it. Recent appearances have reinforced this pattern. Kate's preference for clean lines, thoughtful tailoring, and gently structured silhouettes echoes Diana's later style, particularly during periods when Diana herself embraced confidence and clarity. Yet Kate's execution is quieter. Where Diana experimented boldly, Kate refines carefully. The difference reflects both personality and era. In today's context, Kate's fashion carries additional weight. She is no longer a figure in transition. She is fully established as the Princess of Wales, with a role that blends continuity and leadership. Recalling Diana through fashion at this stage feels less like homage and more like stewardship. It signals respect for the past while affirming stability in the present. From a fan's perspective, what makes these moments compelling is the emotional intelligence behind them. Kate understands that Diana occupies a unique space in public memory. Any reference, however subtle, carries emotional charge. By choosing restraint, Kate avoids triggering comparison or competition. Instead, she offers something gentler, a sense of lineage that feels natural rather than forced. The parallels are often strongest in moments of simplicity. A monochrome outfit worn during a community-focused engagement. A softly tailored coat paired with minimal accessories. A look that prioritizes movement and comfort over spectacle. These choices mirror Diana's ability to dress down without diminishing presence. Kate's versions feel equally grounded, shaped by modern sensibility and personal preference. Another point of resonance lies in color. Diana famously embraced bold hues to ensure visibility and warmth. Kate, while more restrained, has increasingly leaned into confident color choices that serve a similar purpose. The difference lies in saturation and structure, but the intention remains aligned. Color as communication, not decoration. Kate's approach also reflects an awareness of timing. She does not lean into Diana-inspired styling indiscriminately. Such choices often coincide with engagements centered on empathy, care, or connection. In these settings, the visual echo of Diana feels particularly appropriate, reinforcing emotional continuity without drawing attention away from the work itself. As fans, many of us notice how Kate balances this legacy with her own identity. She never disappears into Diana's shadow. Instead, she allows selective influences to inform a style that remains unmistakably hers. This balance is perhaps her greatest strength. It demonstrates confidence rather than deference. The public response to these moments often reveals collective longing. Diana's image remains deeply embedded in cultural memory, associated with vulnerability and sincerity. When Kate channels elements of that style, it awakens a familiar warmth. Yet Kate's presence grounds that emotion in the present, offering reassurance rather than nostalgia. It is also worth noting how Kate's fashion choices have matured alongside her public role. Early in her royal life, comparisons to Diana were frequent and often unfair. Over time, Kate has quietly reshaped that narrative. By the time she references Diana's style now, it feels earned. It feels like dialogue, not destiny. From a fan's viewpoint, this evolution inspires admiration rather than expectation. Kate does not owe the public a recreation of Diana. When she chooses to evoke her style, it feels generous, thoughtful, and deeply respectful. It acknowledges history without being bound by it. In the current moment, where Kate's appearances are approached with heightened attentiveness, these fashion choices carry added tenderness. They feel protective, both of legacy and of self. The silhouettes she chooses often suggest composure and reassurance, qualities long associated with her public image. Ultimately, Kate Middleton recreating elements of Princess Diana's fashion style is not about resemblance. It is about resonance. It is about understanding the emotional language Diana spoke through clothing and translating it into a modern dialect. As fans, what we witness is not imitation, but inheritance shaped by care. Kate's ability to honor Diana while remaining firmly herself is a testament to her confidence and emotional fluency. She does not seek to replace Diana in public memory. She allows Diana's influence to live on quietly, woven into moments that matter. In doing so, Kate offers something rare, a bridge between past and present that feels steady rather than sentimental, a reminder that legacy can be carried forward without being reenacted. And as admirers of her journey, we see not just a princess inspired by another, but a woman who understands that the most powerful tributes are the ones that feel natural, sincere, and entirely her own.